Hi, I'm Anastasia Haunt.
Hi, I'm Maxamillion Haunt, and you're listening to the Brutally Delicious Podcast.
1, 2, 3, 4. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, what's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. I'm Bruce. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Anastasia.
I'm Max.
Excellent. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. You guys are in Florida, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Joy.
You
We're
guys
from Florida, but we're in Wisconsin right now.
Oh, okay. I spent like 12 years in St.
Where?
Pete. I don't know what part of Florida you're from.
Yeah, we're from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. So the opposite side of the state. I'm in Richmond, Virginia now, so.
Okay, cool, yeah. We're in between tours right now, taking a break in the woods in Wisconsin at this like little cabin.
A break in the woods is beautiful. I need to do that myself.
Yeah.
What was
We
the
actually might do that.
you guys just finished the tour with Filter, right? How'd that go?
Yeah, we did 2 dates with Filter. And they were fucking awesome. We were able to am I allowed to curse on them?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they were awesome, and that it was 2 really, really awesome dates, and then we went out with Mike's dad, and we did about 13 dates with him, and now we're gearing up to get ready for our Starbenders run, which is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, actually, I saw you coming.
Monday.
I saw you coming to Richmond, so that'll be great. I'm gonna try and get out there and see you.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
definitely.
So you leave in 2 days. Are you preparing? You get some downtime at the cabin, but are you preparing for the next run, or how do you get ready for that?
So yeah, yesterday we were kind of in like the decompression phase, and then today we're going to start talking about, because the set that we're doing on this Starbenders run is it's double as long as the one we just did with Mike's dad and with Filter.
Right.
So we're gonna go through and get like all of our songs ready, all the extra stuff that we're gonna play, and the new single that we just announced. We're gonna try to get that one ready and up to speed with the rest of the set, and hopefully play that one also. And it's gonna be fun.
Awesome. So I've watched the video for I'm Done, and I've actually been playing it a lot this morning. What a great song and an even better video. What's been the response to it so far?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, the response has been really good. We it's not often on our songs that I have a chance to like be singing lead. Holy shit.
What? What is that?
I don't know.
Maybe we should go in the back.
Yeah, let's go. It's not often in our songs that I have the opportunity to be singing lead.
Mm-hmm.
And so whenever, I wrote this song a while ago, and we were able to really like, I was able to sing lead on it, and when we showed it to the label, they were like, "This is fucking really cool, and you should be, doing that more." So we're like getting some stuff ready for the next cycle of songs too, where it's a lot more back and forth between me and Anna, and yeah, we're really excited about it.
Okay. So you guys are very theatrical and very, themed. When you're writing, are you writing with the stage setting in mind?
I think you got out again.
Did you catch that?
With our stage performance in mind, you said?
Yeah, are you writing with the stage performance in mind? Like, are you writing the song for
one more
how
time?
it's... When you're writing, are you writing with the song in mind, like how it's going to come across on stage? Because you're so thematic and stylistic?
I don't think we usually think about that while we're writing, but
It's
definitely.
it's very rare that something that we do on the record like doesn't. It's very rare that something that we do on the record doesn't like translate that well live, because we're such a live, like, I think it's subconsciously everything we do we're thinking about
Yeah, like
the live show.
yeah, that's what my point was.
Yeah, but we'll never like not do something because we're like, how will we do that live? We'll always just figure out a way to do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so I know this song deals with a lot of has a lot of meaning behind it and has a message behind it. But is there something you want your fans to walk away from after listening to a song from the Haunt or a record, or even your live performance?
I think we've always kind of had like the same message when we were writing our stuff, and we've always kind of wanted to create we've always wanted to kind of create an outlet and a safe space for everybody to be able to listen to our music and connect to it. And, I don't know, it sounds a little cliche to say feel safer or feel welcomed, but that's kind of always what we've been trying to do with the band. Anna was bullied like when she was younger, and music was her outlet. And we kind of always wanted the band to be everyone else's outlet too. That's like kind of always been our biggest thing.
So music is, we talk about here a lot on the show, music is really cathartic, right? Especially the more aggressive, heavier stuff. And not only for the artist, but for the listener as well. So I understand what you're saying. But when you're writing it, do you ever feel like you've put too much of yourself into the songs if you're getting that personal? Too vulnerable?
No. Do you?
I don't think that there's such thing. I think that's like the best songs in ever are that. So no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we would pray that we're putting our whole entire self into all of our songs.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to not. I think it's a lot easier to write make believe stories or and like stuff like that. I think the hardest thing to do is to put yourself into a song, and once you accomplish that, I think that's what everybody is trying to do.
Right, but there's never a moment when we're like, "Holy crap! I should not have said that," or "I put too much."
Fuck no, no, because we've always kind of been the kind of way where we're like, yeah, like that's how we felt at that time. That was real at that time.
That kind of happens to me in just like normal conversations because I'll just like say some crazy shit, or like just overshare, and I think that's exactly what our songs are.
Yeah, oversharing.
They're big.
Yeah,
it's a whole bundle of oversharing.
Yeah.
Okay, so sticking with that theme then, oversharing and all-inclusive with your audience.
Ever wonder what a punch from Elton John feels like?
Or how you'd cope with having turned down the chance to be in Nirvana?
Or what signal Keith Richards gives when he wants you to get the hell out of his hotel room?
Fans of Too Much Effing Perspective don't have to wonder, because they've heard these exact stories and a jillion others on our podcast. I'm Alex Hoffman, former tour manager for Radiohead.
And I'm musician and comedy writer Alan Keller. On the TMEP show, we get guests like Nancy Wilson from Heart, Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers, and Modern Family's Julie Bowen to tell us things they may have only shared with their therapist, clergy, or a TMZ stringer.
So join us on Too Much Effing Perspective. That's EFFING Perspective. The only podcast you crank up to 11.
There must be some sort of connection then. I'm sure you've gotten messages from people or stopping at the merch booth afterward and saying, hey, this song connected with me and saved me or changed me or helped me. You have any of those stories?
Yeah, I get DMs like that basically daily, which I think is so like insane because like, of course I think of myself as like, I know, like I can't, what is it called? Imposter syndrome. Like on a smaller scale, like I don't even believe that people are listening to my music, and then people are messaging me saying like it's helping them get through hard times or life or whatever's happening right now. So it's crazy.
Do you ever feel any sort of?
Also, like,
go ahead. Sorry.
I also the first tour we went on was with Palais Royale, the first like
major tour
we went on, and I was 15, so I was the same age as like all their fans. So our first like group of fans were the same age as me and can have kind of like grown the same age,
grown up with you,
gone through the same things. Wow. So that has been huge too.
Right. You ever
Back then I didn't have all the answers that they were looking for, but I think I have a little now.
Right. Do you ever feel any sort of responsibility then to your fans to carry that torch or bring that message?
Yeah, I think so. We always try to behave in a way and always try to continue to create stuff in a way that we feel like would respect and honor like them to a certain degree. We always wanted to be like, we always wanted to be in a position where people could look to us kind of for help, and we wanted to be that kind of band. So we always want to like portray ourselves that way, I guess, like internally,
Right. Do you I know you've released I'm Done. Are you planning on following that new model of the music business where you're doing like a single every 4 to 6 weeks? Or are you planning on doing a release, a full release sort of thing?
Yeah, I can't speak to the future, honestly. Right now, we're like still working with our team and stuff like that. But for right now, we're releasing an EP by doing a single every 4 to 6 weeks. We have one coming out this Friday called More. I'm not sure when this will go up.
So you're talking about tomorrow?
My own already, but it's going to be it's going to be the probably happiest song we've ever written.
Yeah, it's weird. It was written as like a sad piano ballad, and then we kind of made it a summer feel good
pop
song.
punk almost a little bit like rock.
It's definitely the happiest thing we've ever put out, but
I'm so excited for it.
I think it's good. It's what summer needs.
Yeah, it's what summer needs. Yes.
So very, very different than Poltergeist and I'm Done.
Yes, definitely.
And video-wise, have you shot the video for it yet? It's not going to be as dark.
We have, yeah. The video will be up with the song on the same day on Friday.
Nice. Are you guys one of those bands that is always writing, or do you set time aside to write?
Ooh, I think always writing. We set time aside to write sometimes when we're home because it's easy to like get lazy. But I think that most of the time we're like always writing. So whenever we go into those like set aside, like notched out writing times, we have a bunch of stuff written already. And so it's just kind of just talking through like what works and what doesn't.
Right. So along those lines, then, are you writing together, like all in the same room, the traditional sense, or are you kind of emailing stuff back and forth? I don't know how you're located geographically.
Yeah, we live in the same house, so we're writing together sometimes. But actually, more often than not, which is funny, is that we I think mostly write separately. I think that she mostly writes stuff, and then I'll like do like because I do a lot of the production with Nick, the drummer, and so we'll like once she brings it to me, that's kind of like where my hand gets in on writing on her songs, and then when we start like going through my songs, she'll come in, and when she goes to do vocals or when we're still writing the song, she'll come in and help me write or finish some parts and stuff like that. But mostly it's a kind of separate process, and then we help each other finish the song.
But you still end up together, right? It's not the email thing. Because I think what I'm getting at is I think when you're doing stuff like that and you're together and you're bouncing ideas off each other, it comes across more organic and more honest than when you're just like sending files, to your partner across the world.
No, yeah. We as we're siblings and we still live in the same house, and so we're able to, we have the luxury of being able to kind of write together whenever we can make out the time to do it.
Right.
Yeah. We have a studio in our house, and that's where we do most of the production for most of our songs. That's where we produced I'm Done. So, it's we have a pretty good situation going on, I think, as far as writing and production goes.
And like I said, I think that makes everything so much more organic and immediate and even honest. And I think as a listener, you can tell, when stuff has been emailed back and forth versus where it was written together. I know that maybe you don't agree, but I think it sounds sterile when you do it that way.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that you kind of like lose some of the life sometimes. It depends. There's certain people that I feel like can do it because you can have that connection from far away, but it's much harder to create something that feels organic that way, definitely.
Yes, and I think even, like, music shouldn't be quantized to the extreme. It should have ebbs and flows, and you get that when you're doing it sort of the way you guys do it, right?
Right, exactly. And I think it helps, too, like, the way that we write songs, we always start kind of with, like, an acoustic idea, whether it's on piano or acoustic guitar. It always starts as, like, a very organic concept, and I think that helps with the end product, too.
Right. So what do you guys have next? I know you got this run here. What do you got for the rest of the summer or the rest of the year, however?
Well, we have a tour coming up that we can't, like, announce, but we will be opening for a band that is awesome, 2 bands that are awesome, and it's going to be in... that Starbender's run. I think it starts now. I think I found out it starts.
So you're going to stay busy for a while.
Yeah, the grind never stops, as they say.
That's beautiful. I think that's going to run me up to the end of my my questions. Did I miss anything you wanted to cover?
No, I don't think so. I think that was great.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
And, follow us on Instagram.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Plug the socials.
Yeah, please plug all the socials.
We Are the Haunt, at We Are the Haunt on everything, and we'll be announcing those tours and singles forever.
Yes, and come see us on tour with the Starbend. It's going to be so much fun.
Beautiful. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And I will definitely try and catch you here in Richmond because I dig what you're doing, so it'll be great.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
Be well, travel safe, have a great tour.
Bye.
All right, take care. Thank you. Bye.
Hello out there.
Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz. And I'm Flynn McLean. Together, we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen. Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes. We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan. If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you. So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.